They're some of the most shocking images from the Capitol breach. One pro-Trump rioter in face paint and a horned hat confronting law enforcement holding a spear. The man, now identified as Jake Angeli, flaunted the raid in an interview with NBC News, saying the fact that we had a bunch of our traitors in office hunker down, put on their gas masks, and retreat into their underground bunker, I consider that a win. Police say Angeli is a known QAnon conspiracy theorist who has been seen at previous Trump rallies. QAnon is a far-right extremist group that, among other outlandish things, believes Democrats are running a satanic pedophile ring out of this D.C. pizza parlor. Savannah asked President Trump about his stance on QAnon in October.
It is this theory that Democrats are a satanic pedophile ring and that you are the savior of that. Now, can you just once and for all state that that is completely not true and that disavow QAnon in its entirety?
I know nothing about QAnon. I do know they are very much against pedophilia.
Those comments came after the president said this in August.
I don't know much about the movement other than I understand they like me very much, which I appreciate. I've heard these are people that love our country.
Ashley Babbitt, the woman shot and killed in the riot, was another QAnon follower. The day before, she tweeted, "Nothing will stop us. They can try and try and try, but the storm is here." The storm, a reference to a QAnon fantasy in which Trump punishes Democrats for their supposed misdeeds.
Groups like this have a long history in this country of being sort of anti-government and feeling oppressed. When the sitting head of government basically says, yes, you're right, the government is against you, then it's just gasoline on a fire.
It all comes amid major concerns about misinformation, social media, and the Republican Party. The social media site Parler gaining popularity among Trump supporters, touting in its guidelines in no case will Parler decide what content will be removed or filtered. Cable channel Newsmax, pushing debunked theories about election fraud, actually scored a brief ratings win over Fox News. And while some of those who violently stormed the Capitol were extremists, some of the peaceful protesters in Washington on Wednesday still believed similar stories.
We're going to walk down and I'll be there with you.
An analysis of online activity lists QAnon as one of the many far-right groups calling for violence at the Capitol for weeks. Accounts linked to the group told followers to arm themselves, calling January 6th Independence Day. This QAnon follower told us she was at the Capitol riot and got to the steps.
We had a wonderful, wonderful gathering, because every gathering of President Donald J. Trump, it's like going to church.
Is QAnon dangerous for the United States?
The only reason it's dangerous because the people that are the liars and the thieves from this country, President Trump speaks the way I speak, the truth.
This fall, the Department of Homeland Security warned in its annual assessment that domestic violent extremists could mobilize quickly to engage in violence after the 2020 presidential election. The agency calling the groups the most persistent and lethal threat to the homeland, Savannah.